Hello everyone, welcome to week 4 of ISIS 105. This week we are going to be working on the Word Project 2, your research paper, and the cover letter and resume. Now the videos are already up for both of the research paper and the cover letter. So what we're going to be going over today is how to do the resume. So I'm sure you guys have already downloaded the instructions, so I'm going to download the template, and I already have the instructions up. So just open up template right here. It's probably going to open up right here, enable editing, so it comes up. It's my different window. So right here. So what you want to do is where it says name, you want to type your name right here, just like that. Right here, your professional email address. I would suggest using your Ferris email address. Type in my Ferris email address. Just like that. Your permanent address is your house that you've been living in, whether when you moved up here. So I'll type mine in. Just like that. And your local address is going to be the address you have. So whatever dorm room you're in, if you're in a house or an apartment, you want to type that in here. Just like this. Now notice how these boxes are a little bit bigger than you need them to be, so you can just delete or backspace all of these until they don't show anymore, and that you have everything up that needs to be up. So this, and then you can raise your borders. If it won't raise up, it won't raise up. Now, coming from an engineering standpoint, we all want to have objectives. Employers want to see what your objective is. So in here, you're going to input your objective statement, what you're trying to accomplish by having this resume, why you're trying to send it out. So I'm going to pause this and let you guys put your objective in here. Most of it's going to be to obtain a job in whatever field you're looking for, and to improve their processes or save them money or something somehow. So again, I'm going to pause it and let you guys do that. So I've put in my objective, I hope yours, as something similar. It's just to give the employer an idea of what you're going to do. Now, education in this box right here, you're going to want to have Ferris State University, Big Rapids, Michigan. So again, Bachelor of Science is going to be what most people are, Bachelor of Arts. Depending on what you're doing, you should know what degree you're going for. So mine is a Bachelor's of Science in Plastics Engineering Technology. Just like that. I'm going to delete that tab, and it's my graduation day or year. You're going to want to put May of whatever year you're going in. So that's May of 2019 for me. Underneath this, you're going to want to put your high school and where it was at, just as you would your Ferris State, so your college. So I'm going to type that in. Notice how this is bold, so once that's typed in, you want to change that. Select that all and hit unbold, just like that. Over here, you can bold it again and say high school diploma. Oops, high school diploma. And space your way all the way over to whatever year you graduated and whatever month. So mine was June of 2015. That's when I did that. All these, your qualifications are going to be any skills you have that would make you qualified for the job. If you have leadership skills, projects you've worked on, you don't just want to say I am a good leader or I am good at such and such. This will be any qualifications, any certificates you have if you're in the restaurant business or going for something with restaurant. If you have ServSafe, if you've been certified to work with specific amounts, knife skills. For engineering, if you have any CAD qualifications, if you're certified to work in SolidWorks or CATIA or Creo or Minitab or anything that helps you get that job. So that's on you. I'm going to pause the video and let you guys come up with your qualifications. We are now back, and the related experiences is going to be your previous jobs. So in this, you're going to want to put who you work for, where you worked at it from, and the city and state that you worked there for, along with your name or the job title. So let's say you're a student assistant or you're a teaching assistant here at Ferris. This is exactly what it would say. It would be student assistant from whenever you started until whenever you finished. So again, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to let you put in all your previous job experiences, and I'm going to do the same. As you can see on mine, I have quite a bit of previous job experience, and it actually runs onto the second page. So we don't want that to happen, so what we can do is change this, move this over, so it works like that. Now we're still on 2 pages, so the next best thing to do is decrease the font size of everything. Make sure there's no spaces in here to save even more space. And if you've also noticed, I have descriptions of what I did. So this is descriptions right here. And so all of my descriptions, I'm going to change the font size. Not so it's super hard to read, but I'm going to change it from a 9 to about that. So it's enough to see that it's filled the page up. Some people would just have a related experience, but for now this is fine. Just like that, your related experience should go what you're working on now, and then the times of your previous jobs, starting with your most current all the way down. So I didn't put the dates in here, but the dates, you should put the dates in as well. Next, we are going to move on to the other experiences. So this will be any volunteer experience that you've done. If you were in Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts or Girl Scouts or something that was extracurricular that you've done that shows that you have experience. So I'm not going to fill that in. I'm going to let you fill that in. Honors, in the honors box right here, what you're going to want to do is add any honors you have. So if you've won Academic Student of the Year, or you have an extremely high GPA, something that's going to make you stand out. If you were captain of a basketball, football, baseball team, captain of the swim team, received any awards for that, whether you broke any records, if you've made it to states for any of those, so on and so forth. So that would be what you fill into your honors amount. I'm not going to fill that in. That's something that you have to do. Next, we'll move on to the other information. Now this box you might not fully need because everything else should fit into some sort of category. So you can select right over here, all the way over, and hit delete, this little drop down menu, and delete row. Your activities now is going to be any other activities that you haven't put into your other experience tab. So in your other experience right here, all your activities that don't go into your other experience can go here. Again, I'm not going to fill that out, but I'm going to let you fill that out. And after that, we can be done with this part, and then there's only one other step you have left to do. But I'm going to pause the video and let you fill in those currently. Now that you guys have completed the activity sheet, notice how there's 2 red notes on this assignment that say, note, after the resume is complete, make sure that it has no borders. So you can go ahead and delete those. Delete that line above. We'll give you some more space as well. Delete the red note down here, and you can click in this box right here. You can click that little tab right there, this one right here, where your cursor pops up. And in your borders, you want to click no borders, and this should pop up. But it's not. That it still has grid lines, so you can get don't view grid lines anymore. And after that, it will show up just like this, and you will have your other experience, your honors, and your activities that stand out. And that is it on how to complete the resume part of the resume and cover letter project. Have a great week, everyone.